What is up, YouTube? Today it is Monday, so I hope you guys all had a good weekend, and we are going to be starting off with a Guild War video. Alright, today we're going to be fighting Arkadia, who is currently ranked number 21, and hopefully you guys enjoyed the previous one. It really looks like you guys did with the LRK, but this one is a bit more standard, but I did throw in a little A Taiwan debut since I've never used him before. He's not even 15 mola. But anyway, if you guys do enjoy this Guild War content, please consider dropping a like and comment below since it really helps me with the algorithm. And subscribe if you haven't already, because I will be dropping episode number 2 of my Katie's Only account since we have just recently hit rank 60. So that's very exciting, and I've collected like 2 weeks worth of clips just so that I can make this video, so I really hope you guys enjoy. But anyway, without further ado, let's hop right into the Guild Wars and let's go straight into it. Okay, so for the first battle, we're going into Ran, Senya, and Aiden. And so the most important thing is we need to have someone that can tank Ran RNL, number 1. And number 2, we need to have something that can be a dark bait for the Aiden, right? So what perfect unit than T-Crozet? Perfect. So we're gonna run T-Crozet and Holy Sack, because if Aiden goes first, or if it's like Silver Rain into a fast Aiden and it one-shots my Trozet, he revives back. And not to mention that if Ran hits the Zahhak behind, you know, Water on Earth is like 50-50, but at least he has the Trozet protection so that he's going to be able to live. And you need immunity in case the Senya moves first as well. And then we have Destina, just a high ER build, which should be about like 350 ER, so that we don't get provoked by the Senya, and we also do not get stripped by Ran S3 as well. And basically we just focus Aiden and then everything else, and if Zahhak is 100% crit chance, then we can hit Senya like 100% of the time. For round 2, it's going to be a bit of a weirder team. I'm going to be taking A Taiwan out of the vault. I mean, I don't even have a max mola, but basically immunity is not necessary. This is just some leftover gear I have on him, but we just want to bring A Taiwan so that we can cleanse a defense break off of the Bryceria. And I will have Rowan on immunity with Doctor's Bag, so that when we press S3, we're able to strip off all the debuffs immediately. And then we have Valencia here on an injury pen set on the damage EE, just so that we can break down the shoot ASAP. And the S3 here is going to be able to remove the skill nullifier. Now, ideally, if you run this team, you do want to have your A Taiwan go first, just so that you can S3 to remove the skill null, and then this is going to have a lot more value. But at the end of the day, it also doesn't really matter, because you're just trying to blitz down the shoot ASAP, since Bryceria gets ignored after the first turn. But yeah, it should be good, and let's go ahead. Alright, so the Ran's gonna S2, S3. Is he on RNL? He's not on RNL. Or at least it didn't proc. 8.5k HP, and the Aiden we can see is on a nuke build, so it's really far behind. The counter from T-Cruz is actually very nice, but not necessary by any means. So I'm just gonna S2, push Destina up slightly, and then I'm gonna rip the S3. Make sure I get the info here. So rip the S3 on the Aiden.
Trivial creatures don't deserve to live.
And it's a it's like maybe like 9k HP, 9 to 10k HP. And we can just push the Zahhak down, because if we S3 and then Destina takes a turn, we're gonna have souls for the Zahhak. And I'm just gonna S1. There's a possibility that the Senya provokes my Zahhak here and I don't get to kill the Ran, but my Destina will be able to S2 push him back down the CR bar. We'll be okay. This should hit. Yeah, there we go. This is going to proc a counter, but that's fine. So it's Gab, E, and Spear for New Dawn, so we rule out that it's not Holy Sack. And then S1's the T-Crozet. So this is like kind of the bread and butter comp, because Ran can't RNL into Earth units, which is why, you know, T-Crozet's like the perfect choice. Soul Burn, not dead yet. Okay. And not to mention, even if the Ran S3 hits the Zahhak on the first turn, you still have Guardian Ice Crystals to protect your Zahhak for an extra level of healing, so that you don't die.
Glory.
Hopefully the webcam also isn't blocking anything now. I made it a bit smaller. Hopefully it's not too small, but, you know. Let me know in the comments below if you think that the camera can be a bit bigger. But I'll just try out this size for now.
Resist as much as you can.
And we just soul burn. Alright, perfect. Now we are gonna see how this goes. So it's aim at 13.8k HP on Fan of Light and Dark. Pushes the whole team up, and probably Bryceria takes it, I assume. Nope, so Shu gets it. Bryceria probably lands Death Brick on everything. There's no Guiding Light either. So I guess it's a full damage Bryceria. And he hit all my Earth units, I see. Can't say we're in a good spot. By S1... Oof, I'm in a bit of a pickle, aren't I? Yeah, this is not good. We can't stun this. We can remove the skill off here. I mean, if I proc a counter, I get rage. It removes the unbuffable, and then the Rowana can press S3. Okay, it didn't land. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna press S3, even though I don't get the revive buff. My Doctor's Bag's gonna cleanse the unbuffable, and then my Alencia can get the S3 up. Right? And then Alencia gets a 50% CR push from S3, so it zooms down the CR bar. Okay. Okay, I think we've stabilized for the most part. I think I can kind of ignore... I'm actually going to ignore the Bryceria and just kill the Amid. Because Rowan and S1 can just tap the Briar, and I don't need to worry about it. Right? Yeah, I'm just going to S1 here. Probably proc swoosh. Okay, never mind. And now we can soul burn on the Alencia after. I haven't seen this. Oh no, it's Snow Crystal. On counter set? Yeah. Okay, nice. Alright, well, it was cleaner than I expected. I had to think for a little bit there, but thankful we didn't int. Alright, so for our second fight of today, I'm going to be fighting against Silius, Strays, and Abigail. And I'm not going to be showing my Rand because it's on my top speed gear, but I have him on Silver Rain to give attack buff to my Ida, who's going to be at 252 plus 14 from the Wanderer Silk on Taga Hells. And my Wanderer Silk is going to be on Sashay so that we can get a push, and you want to make sure that you have S3 EE so that you can dispel a buff, which is the immortality that goes onto the Strays. And now for round 2, this is the spicier one, Amid, Kisei, and Sid. So I'm going to be running Terranor Royal Guard, who's going to be able to tank the Sid and tank the Kisei. And effectively have 42k HP here with my Yulha on Protection Set with Aureus. Now the Protection Set isn't actually going to be used here. Mainly it's just the Aureus for mitigation, but I want to have an S3 so that we can dump damage into the Amid. And Destina is going to be on Guardian Ice Crystals for an additional healing for our Terranor Royal Guard. And assuming everything goes to plan, we should be okay. So let's go ahead and check.
Alright. Show me what you can do.
Alright, well, not even close.
I'll show you the path to victory. How should we do this? Are you ready? Don't forget this feeling of defeat.
Alright. So now we burn S2. Dead. And then we S3.
Shall embrace you.
And unfortunately we did not stun, so this should strip. And now we just S1 so we can kill it off. Perfect. Now for round number 2, this is the one where it's a bit spicy.
I'll carve you up.
Sid goes into Terranor Royal Guard. Kisei goes into Terranor Royal Guard as well.
In the light's name.
Very interesting. Very, very interesting. The Kisei S2 is gonna kill off of hitting Terranor Royal Guard here. And then I'm going to just dump S3 onto the green Sid here.
No use for you.
it's over.
I'll protect
You see, it's something funny is going on here. So actually, I was comm checking, and people in TL were like, you know, they're like, yo, man, if this Terranor Royal Guard dies to Sid S3, you fucking lose. But I'm like, bro, there's no universe that a Sid S3 can kill Terranor Royal Guard if you can't soul burn. So I saved my money. No Mystic Pack for everyone. So happy days. Let's move on. For our third fight today, last one, we're fighting Zio, Mercedes, and Aiden. So we're going to be running Dark Corvus to tank the Aiden, and on Proof of Valor on just a bunch of bulk. And we're going to have Rowana on Celestine for some healing and immunity. Not really necessary, but, you know. Ruel is going to be on Water's Origin and just some weird revenge set that I had left over. And the idea is, even if Dark Corvus dies, we can revive and then S3 one-shot anything. And Dark Corvus does have extinction, so we can kill the Mirror's first life and not, you know, be that big of a problem. For round 2, we have Silius, Apoc, and Senya, so pretty standard stuff. We're going to be going Mediator Kawerk on Proof of Valor because he'll be tanking Silius S1s. And then we're going to have Doris on Water's Origin on immunity in case Senya moves first and Provoke locks us. And then we're going to have Alencia on Injury Pen set on as much damage as possible with S3 damage EE. And we're just going to run it in on the Silius and then take care of everything else. So let's go. Alright. And in case if you guys think like I sound a bit nasally, it's because I feel like, I don't know, it's either allergies or I'm getting sick again. Hopefully I'm not getting sick. Anyway, Zio's 9.4k HP, Aiden's 8k HP, which means he's just full DPS. And one thing I forgot to mention in the previous clip is that you want to make sure that someone goes first. So ideally Rowana, because Ruel you want to revive, you don't want to get silenced and pushed back so far. But you know, all's fine in the world. We took the CR already, so we're just gonna hit the Zio. Don't want to give Aiden a free counter in my opinion, so I'm just gonna S1 on the Meru, maybe a provoke. No provoke.
Read the room.
Should I end it?
Interesting duel. Water's Origin procs. Yep. And Meru's gonna S3, which means we're gonna be able to heal up with Ruel. Man, Ruel was my first ML5 actually. I don't know if anybody knows that, but Ruel was my first ML5, and she was so good back in the Ruel, Crow, Apoc era, but as time goes on, she kind of falls off, right? As all units do, but it's nice to kind of use her as well since it's been a while. So we know it's not Injury Mercedes, which means we can just press S3 on the Aiden and one-shot it. And it kills through miss because we made note of the 8k HP in the very beginning. Magic for Friends procs, that's fine. We heal. And we heal again. Perfect.
I'm not afraid.
And the good thing about Celestine is it actually helps stabilize my Ruel a lot easier. Since we can almost always assume that Dark Corvus is going to have his S3 available. Which is S1.
This world's existence no longer has any value.
Maybe I S1 and try to provoke. Nice. So it's counter Meru. Okay. Make sure that we include that in our notes. And then just S1. Get the Celestine healing. Well, should be fine. We just S1. I'm like, maybe we need S3, but probably not. And we just soul burn S3 on the Mercedes, kill it off, and pretty much done for the first round. S1. And I just want to make a public service announcement. I know some of you guys said, you know, that Fighter Maya tech is so cool. I'm never playing Fighter Maya again. Ever. 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 I just can't. I just can't. I don't have a max rocket punch, it just doesn't feel good. But if you guys do have a max rocket punch, I do encourage you guys to pick that up. It's a pretty good comp. Pretty safe comp, actually. Anyways, for round 2, so Music Box, 17.7k HP on the Conquer Lilius. I resisted. Do I risk again? Resist? Oh, nice. So we take the CR here. Boom, bada bing, bada boom. Put immunity up. I think this defense is just so so bad. Not gonna lie. I mean, it's a very outdated defense, but like, I don't know why people still run this. So since he's healable and counter, so he's on counter EE on the Senya actually. Maybe we're actually able to strip here as well, potentially. Nope, no strip. But we get 50% CR, so that's fine. I'm just gonna S1 here to get the CR push.
The time has come. This should be fun.
And then we S1 on the Silius. It should be dead here. Yeah, I have like 300 crit damage on Alencia, so it's most things die.
Let me show you the results.
Just gonna hit the APOC here. And I'm pretty sure this is a ER Senya, but let's just double check. Yeah, it's ER Senya. Okay. So it's high ER Senya. So we're just gonna have to work down this APOC, and then everything's fine. Let's see how much this brings her below half. No, just about half. And that's fine. No provoke. Nice. Blind, no blind. Just get the CR pushing. We S1 here just so we stick a defense break. No defense break. That's fine. That just means we stack more injury, so it reduces the damage going into Doris. Okay. Press S3. APOC slams. It isn't really gonna do much. I mean, 12k APOC is peanuts.
I sense new magic nearby.
So just S1. Should be dead here, even though we didn't defense break since we have attack buff. Yep, there it is. And now I'm just gonna S2 here, since I think the Senya is gonna S3 now. So we know that it's ER Senya, so we're not gonna be able to S3 strip with the Alencia, so might as well just S1 for damage. And I might as well slow burn. We crit though, that's nice. Nope, no crit there. S1. Provoke.
I study so that I can help others.
That's weird. Oh, so is life still ER Senya, or is it just healing from the counter buff? Yeah, hard to say. I guess we'll never know. As long as I'm doing more damage than she's healing, then we'll eventually win. I just have to eventually hit a crit. Alright, let's heal this Alencia up. And then I guess we drop S3 on Alencia just so we cycle it back down. Sorry, I had to mute. I don't want to hear you guys, or I want you guys hearing me dying on the mic. Even if we soul burn, it doesn't do anything, so. Crit. Crit, crit, crit. Surely we crit. Nope, we definitely did not. S1. 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 Soul burn. And it's dead. Perfecto. Alright, over and out then. Nice and clean. Clean little 3-0 today. Alrighty guys, so that is going to do it for today's Guild War video. Hopefully you guys were able to learn something new. If not, maybe you guys can teach me something or tell me something where I messed up in this video and what you would have done differently, or maybe a different comp that you would have ran. Now, yeah, just thank you very much guys for watching the videos and supporting the channel. The growth has been really surreal, and I'm, you know, very appreciative of everyone, you know, even if you're just saying hi or leaving a comment or just clicking the video. I really appreciate it, so thank you very much, truly. But at every end, I will have to do my outro, so I'm going to try to make this less cringy and cringier, but it's going to be cringy no matter what. So have a good day guys, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye!